All right, Shalom, this is Azim Wharf. First and foremost, I want to say call Halagim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. As always, it's an honor and privilege to continue to do this work. It's from CBSNews.com. It says massive fire erupts at San Francisco's iconic Fisherman's Wharf. Let's see if I can play the video. Just bear with me real quick. While I read until it loads, it says a four-alarm fire.
Oral-B, round cleans better. Power one on for Oral-B's best clean ever. Inspired by dentists, Oral-B's round brush head surrounds each tooth to remove more plaque. For a superior clean, Oral-B, brush like a pro.
Slovakia.
In San Francisco today, a massive fire roared through one of the city's most famous tourist sites. A fireboat was used to douse flames at Fisherman's Wharf and protect a World War II Navy ship docked there. CBS's Michael George has the latest.
A towering four-alarm inferno at this warehouse on San Francisco's Fisherman's Wharf threatened a piece of American history Saturday morning. About 150 firefighters beat back the flames, which could be seen for miles, pouring water on the massive building that used to store fish processing equipment. One firefighter was hurt, but his injury is not considered serious.
It's my professional opinion that without the fireboat, we would have lost Jeremiah O'Brien.
Those crews saved Pier 45's most valuable mooring, a historic World War II era ship, the SS Jeremiah O'Brien, which was used to storm Normandy on D-Day 1944. Lieutenant Jonathan Baxter.
Our aggressive and quick, swift actions saved the historic Jeremiah O'Brien, which, if we're looking for one positive to come out of this tragic event, saving a historic World War II vessel at the beginning of Memorial Day weekend is something we should all be proud of as a community.
The pier, a popular tourist hub with a museum, was built in 1926. Port Authority's Randy Quezada.
One of the things that we love along the waterfront is our historic piers. So this is a big loss, but we are grateful for the fact that there was no loss of life and that we were able to preserve the rest of our historic treasures that are housed there.
Wholesalers on the pier, already on ice because of the pandemic, told the San Francisco Chronicle the seafood industry didn't need this now. Michael George, CBS News.
Yep, so that's a very iconic location in San Francisco, is the Fisherman's Wharf, man. You know, you got a lot of people that travel there on vacation or just to, get out to go on a weekend trip. You know, and that's where a lot of foot traffic is at, man. Is that little wharf. But as you see, another thing I wanted to point out, you see as they said the smoke could be seen a mile away. So just imagine America being completely destroyed by those thermonuclear missiles and how long that burning is going to be, man. It's going to burn for a very long time, and there's not going to be SF fire department or NYFD trying to come and save a day and then make a movie about it 5 years later. You know, there ain't going to be any of that. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. It says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh have not done it?" You know, so the person or the entity that did ordain or sanction this particular location to be burnt was Yahweh Shem Shah, man. And how do we know that? We know it through the scriptures. Verse 7, it says, "Surely Yahweh the Most High will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets." Yeah, so it's our responsibility to report it, using the scriptures, not coming out of our own mind, but using the scriptures. And this is Isaiah chapter 45, and I'm gonna start at verse 6. It says that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things. So everything going in the world right now was created by Yahweh, and dominion was given to his son, Yahweh Shah, man, to rule. So the things that are happening all throughout the world, even in the continental United States, it was all ordained by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And it's going to get worse. Let me see. Is it 24? Haven't brought it out in a minute. I think it's Isaiah 29. Yep. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited, a Yahweh host, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire." So yeah, that was just a minuscule uh, event compared to the one that's going to take place in the coming days, man, which is going to be set off by the RFID marker, or the NFC microchip, which is the mark of the beast, to lead these different nations to war, which is going to be World War III. And World War III is going to be nuclear, man. But before that even takes place, on Yahweh Shah's return, there's already going to be fires that are kindled, which to kindle something means to start, all throughout the earth. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. It says, "I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?" Because Yahweh Bashem Yahshua, he's sending the lasers. He's his spirit is going to be in the fire of the missiles, the thermonuclear missiles, but before that even happens, you're going to have fires going on. You're going to have destruction taking place, man. It's going to be a days of doom and gloom. See, these people think that they're in good case right now because the shelter in place has pretty much been lifted throughout California and certain other locations in the United States, not just the United States, through the whole world. So they're going back to doing all the wickedness that they were doing prior to being sitting in the house all day. This is Saint Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. It says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword, man." And sword is an instrument predominantly used for killing, man. So a sword can cause destruction. It could destroy you. And that destruction Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is bringing, man. And there's going to be a lot more occurrences. There's going to be a lot more events, because we're in the beginning of sorrows, man. It's just going to get worse and worse. So with that, hopefully, one brother of the elect was edified, and I'm going to say shalom.